evening from the kitchen, folks. It's been a long time since I did an opening and tasting film, hasn't it? Well, we've got an opening and tasting film because 2 years and 2 months ago today, I made an apple paste wash from which I was making calvados. I decided to bottle 2 bottles of the stuff to see what it would be like and if it would end up being like sparkling wine. Now, the fermentation was over, the sugar had been eaten, it wasn't doing anything, it was flat as a pancake, but it tasted nice, but awfully strong. So I thought, I'll get 2 bottles worth and I'm going to put them away and forget about them. And that's what I've done. Here it is. So this is apple wine, I've called it. Apfel wine. It was bottled on the 5th of April 2022 and it is 17.5%. That is fortified wine strength. We're talking Thunderbird, Mad Dog, those sorts of things. Now, it was really completely flat when I bottled it, but I did put some priming sugar in here. It's been kept at room temperature until the last few days when it's been in the fridge. And I'm pleased to report that I can see that the bung has raised ever so slightly on one side. So I've got a feeling, fingers crossed, that there's a very, very slight chance I might have carbonation. So this is the oldest brew I've ever opened, and it's the strongest brew that I've ever opened. So I'll shut up and let's get on with it. So I'm just going to get the cage off. Right. Am I going to get a pop? No, I'm not. I was so excited. I really thought, honestly, I genuinely thought that might have got a bit of carbonation. No, okay. Let's get back to earth with reality. Smells okay in the bottle. Right, let's look at it. It's got a nice colour. It's extremely clear, as you can see just there. How is it on the nose? Oh, there's a lot going on there. I'm getting straw. I'm getting apples. I'm getting a bit of strawberry, a bit of like that fruitiness. There's a bit of all sorts going on with that. Now, this was just made with apple juice from concentrate and sugar initially. That was it. Right, let's give it a whirl. That is dangerously not tasting like a 17.5% wine. It's got quite a medium flavour, which is shocking. It's not dry, it's not medium dry. It's on the medium side of medium dry. Imagine that on the clock scale. It's got an almost syrupy texture. It's quite pleasant, it's a nice flavour, but boy, is it strong. It's got a powerful flavour. That's what I mean when I say it's strong. It doesn't taste like a 17.5%. That could be an 11%. There's tons coming out of it though. Really, a really good smell. I'm sad it's not sparkled, but you know what? That's not the end of the world, is it? And I don't know if you can tell, but it does seem to be quite syrupy and it seems quite almost thick in there. It's not thick, it's not really much thicker than anything else that I've drank. But there's obviously a high sugar content to make it 17.5%, although the sugar should have been eaten. But I wonder if there was residual sugars in there, which is why it's not dry. Like, I wonder if it's used all the sugar up, the yeast has expired, but there was more sugar in there than what the yeast could consume. And then putting it in the fridge and making it cold has made it that little bit more syrupy, because it does seem that way. It's a cracking flavour. Would I have guessed it was apple? From the smell, I've got like apples and berries and all sorts on the smell. I would have had a stab at apple with the smell, but tasting it, no, I wouldn't have guessed apple from the flavour. And if you'd given me this and told me that this was, you know, a proper, regular, well-made wine, not one of my own brews, but, you know, something off a decent wine, I might have been inclined to believe you, because it does taste pretty good quality. I'm quite shocked, actually, how good it does taste. I wasn't expecting the flavour to be quite that nice. It's all, I'll tell you what the quality is. If you've ever had jam shed wines, that jamminess, but imagine a white jam shed wine. I don't know if that exists or not. That's what I've got here. Yeah, I think there's residual sugar in there. It's eaten the sugar left that it couldn't tolerate because the yeast has died, and that's why it's got that flavour. It's very drinkable. Dangerously drinkable for 17.5%. With that said, there's no way I'm drinking a full bottle of that tonight. I'll be on my back. So, a couple of glasses and I'll be fine. I'll finish it tomorrow. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed the film, folks. It's been quite an interesting one for me. 2 years and 2 weeks old. I'm quite happy with that. I better get a picture for the front of the film, hadn't I? Charge my glass. Why do they say charge? I'm going to charge my glass. From Yorkshire though, charge my glass. Right. Okay. Thanks for watching the film, folks. And I'll catch you on the next film, whatever that may be. Cheers. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Home and Garden production. You can find more by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. I'd just like to say thank you very much for supporting my YouTube channel and for watching my films. It really is very much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to receive future updates about the home and garden films which I upload. You can find my YouTube channel by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. Please click on the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you press that also, then you'll get future updates about the films which I upload. If you like my films, if you like my style of filming, then you might also like my travel channel, which you will find by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss or type in www.mosstravel.tv. Again, if you could subscribe to that channel, it would be hugely appreciated. If you'd like to get Moss Home and Garden updates on Facebook, then please open Facebook and do a search for Moss Home and Garden, and you will find the page. If you like the page, then you will get future updates on there. And if you'd like to connect on Instagram for home, garden and travel photography, as well as some stories, then my username is StuMoss, STUMOSS. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, then my username is @StuartMoss. And if you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on stewmosshomegarden@gmail.com. Once again, thank you very much for supporting my channel, for watching my films. I do appreciate it. I'd just like you all to have a great day.